or Mystic Quest Legend or Final Fantasy Mystic Quest if you are not from Europe. Really one of the best games I feel like to be playing right now in the middle of a busy week. Because this is a very relaxing, winding down kind of game. Last time we got the freaking super grenades that you can just throw, which I love. And we got Ruben, who despite me doing literally every single battlefield is still 5 levels higher than I am. Amazing. Every single time you get a companion in this game, he's just way stronger than you, a legendary hero. Yeah, but welcome back. I think we did all of the battlefields we did. Right. In Fireland, the world shakes every single time. Our goal is now to go up to this spooky cave, or just the mine. Shake that booty. It's shaking the entire world, so it's shaking a lot of booties, I guess. I don't know why they built the mine in the spooky ghost mountain. But we're going in. We're trying to rescue... I hope you know that I despise you for this. I hope you know that. I always forget. Damn, I hope my medication comes in soon, so I actually remember to do shit, which I usually don't. God fucking damn it. I can talk about Fallout 1. I don't really have a huge factoid about Fallout 1, but Fallout 1 is an amazing game. Everyone should play it. Everyone who likes dystopian RPGs, post-apocalyptic. There's a scene in the very beginning where US soldiers in power armor during the Great War of 2077, or 2075, I guess? I forgot. One of those, when the US invades Canada in the Fallout timeline, where they just fucking execute a guy. They just fucking shoot him down in the street. And in the German version of the game, before they can shoot, the TV that it is broadcast on fades to static. It's one of the more, active, but I guess, not as bad forms of censorship that we had to deal with primarily in the early times of gaming. Not so much anymore, though there's still some. Yeah, I don't know why that came to mind, but I had to pull something out of my ass for random trivia. I remember not liking this dungeon. Very un-German, yeah. You have these conveyor belts, and the conveyor belts just go into different directions, and then you have these, elevator type situations. These buckets. And I always found the mine very confusing. Also, it is the same. I praise this game's soundtrack a lot, rightfully so. But... can't be paralyzed. But this dungeon just has the same song as the Ice Pyramid. And I feel that's kind of lackluster. It also doesn't really feel fitting for this like lava flooded mine to have this very somber, almost sparkly music. It fits. It does fit the ice pyramid, but it doesn't really fit like a mine with lava flowing through it, I think. Should probably not use the claw for this, huh? It's very inferior. I mean, again, it's not my favorite dungeon. This fire world, I guess what you call it, is my least favorite part of the game. Definitely. I think a lot of people that like this game... Actually, I don't actually know. Goddamn, stop copying yourself. I think a lot of people would say that the wind part is the best one, which we haven't gotten to yet. Or the ice world, which was the last thing we did. Freaking poison. Why'd you poison my boy? I say this every stream now. I'm very tired. But I have a legitimate reason, because I've been trying to... Well, let's go in there. To go to work, like, half an hour earlier than usual. To get some overtime built up. Because I was kind of running low, and since I don't have that many PTO days anymore, I wanted to like have like 1.5 to 2 days in the bank so that I could use them if I needed a break, or also, let's be real, if like something came up. Half an hour doesn't sound like much, but it's been rough on me. I don't handle getting up early very well. And that combined with a lot of like actual handiwork that we have to do now. Like today I think I was sitting in my office like an hour max out of 3.5 hours. 8.5 hours, not 3.5 hours. Most of my time today was spent on a ladder. Which sometimes happens, but it's been happening way more the last like 2 months. Oh, there's absolutely nothing here. Great. Amazing. I love it. There's, by the way, there have been some exciting things announced. Like recently, there was the what's the PlayStation event called? Oh my god, I forgot. State of Play. Something like that. PlayStation State of Play. And we have a release date for Monster Hunter Wilds now, which is very exciting. Which is also really close. Like when they said it would release 2025, I did not expect February 2025. It's like less than half a year away, that game. very exciting. It's... Stop it, Ruben. Ow, my face. It's like less than half a year away, and it is the game that I pretty much am looking forward to the most next year. Other than, I mean, Metaphor ReFantagio is this year. So yeah, this is the game that I'm looking forward to the most next year. It's actually the game I'm looking forward to the most right now, probably. And it's not that far off. And then we have... I legitimately never thought that would happen. Confirmation that there is a Soul Calibur 1 and 2 remaster in the works. And apparently it will be the what Sony likes to do now, the like timed exclusive kind of thing. Where it will be released on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. But eventually, no one knows how long, but eventually it will make its way to PC and like Xbox consoles. Oh, right, can't do that as well. Which is very exciting. I never thought this would happen. We've been saying for years that Legacy of Kain is a series that absolutely did not deserve to die. Legacy of Kain is one of the best series, one of the best writing and storytelling in all of gaming. Especially the Soul Reaver series. And I think that the Soul Reaver games are the gameplay-wise the best games. And I do think they contain the most important part of the lore. But I do think that you learn, like, some very important stuff during... especially Legacy of Kain 2. It's kind of weird that they don't include that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to those. I will definitely play those games when they come to PC. I love Soul Reaver. And I hope that means we get a chance on an actually new game in the series. We'll see. And also on a smaller, but for me at least, not less exciting note. Is that even worth it? What could be in these chests that merit 4 fights? Oh well, I don't care. Let's see. There is a release date also for a game that I've been looking forward to, which is called Scarmond. And it's pretty much a love letter to like 8-bit JRPGs. And especially with like a custom-made party and a lot of different classes. And a smaller scope than a lot of other games. It really reminds me a bit of my beloved Final Fantasy III. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. I think it's coming in November. I didn't... I saw that there was a release date and then I promptly forgot it. As is, you know... No one will be surprised by me saying that. But yes, I'm really looking forward to that. That could also be a really nice, like, chill stream game. Because the developer has said multiple times now that it's supposed to be like a smaller adventure. Not the, like, be-all, end-all 45-hour game of your life. But a small, like, JRPG-inspired game that has a lot of replay value because you can make so many different party combinations. Yes, I do. I'm pretty sure I remember all of those games. I don't think I need a list for those. Well, I mean, I guess I have all of those that have a Steam page on my Steam wish list. So that is a list that reminds me of the games that I want to play and when they come out and whether to get them or not. So I guess that just covers that for me. That's absolutely. I spent more cure potions getting there. But yeah, also with like ReFantazio coming out in a month. And just like Monster Hunter Wilds being right around the corner, that's still that's wild to me. I don't have a list of the order. Maybe I need to do that as well sometimes. But yeah, a really wild amount of games that I'm looking forward to. Oh no, don't hit me. Okay, thank you. Ruben with like a Morningstar to my face could end this entire playthrough. It's like, he does so much damage. He's probably the like physically strongest character in the game. But I mean, that makes sense because he also legitimately can do nothing else. He has no spells except for revive. He can just hit you for a bajillion damage. Also, I could never make sense of... Like, Ruben's sprite always looked weird to me. Especially from, like, in the fighting. Oh, well, heal potions are actually kind of nice. On the battle screen, he just looks like a football player. Like an American football player. With the big-ass shoulder pads and the helmet. Where the absolute frog do I go? Well, I guess I'm going here. He really does. I mean, look at him. Also, I love the pink skeletons. Red bones. Son, you'll do some ball games with him? Well, he's not my son. And I also probably won't play ball games with him. I legitimately know almost nothing about, like, football. But I think it's weirdly engaging because it actually seems pretty strategic. I mean, they call it, like, turns for nothing. They don't call it turns for nothing, I should rather say. Ow. Yeah, it's, like, very mathematical. Because the gameplay is, like, interrupted like roughly every 4 seconds. And then you have like a new... There's so many kickoffs. It's wild. Important chest. And I think that's kind of cool. I also think it's really cool that there are so many players that that explicitly don't have the job. Ooh, the Charm Claw. They don't explicitly, or they explicitly don't have the job to score. Like the defensive lineman and the offensive lineman. There are 3 entire teams per team, which is also weird. Like when you're offense and when you're defense, it's completely different people playing, which is weird. But the thing that really annoys me, except for... I mean, I'm pretty sure I could never really go into it because the games they are too long and disjointed for my taste. But I think it's interesting. I can get why it's like the basis for Blood Bowl. Where the frog do I go? Oh, there. That looks pretty cool. That looks good. Yeah, I haven't been here. Okay. I think I should... let's Charm Claw these guys. See what we got here. Huh? Okay, that was a crit. Can't really judge that damage. Oh, that's the boss, I'm pretty sure. Or like an interim's boss. Let's go here first. Also, of course, I would be amiss to mention that the structure, the like league structure, it's very weird to me. The whole American structure for sports, where the teams are not like clubs, but are just like owned by entrepreneurs and are not actually like necessarily bound to the town that they're in. That's kind of weird to me. That's really weird to me. And I think that will always be weird to me. Oh, now I'm here again. Okay, I made a loop. And don't even get me started on college football, which is so weird because it's like a million or like billion-dollar industry. But the players are not allowed to make any money because they're students. That's fucked up. I think it was a bigger issue with college basketball. At least that's what I heard more about. But still, that's weird to me. The players are making you the money, man. Why can't they be paid? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I have to check what's down there, even if it's just trolling me. It's just trolling me. It's legitimately just trolling me. Well, it didn't troll me too hard. Yeah, in memories and fame. And concussions and back surgery. Well, not in back surgery. In things requiring back surgery that they have to pay for themselves because this is America. Even if you have insurance, you pay like $15,000 for just like going... I was about to say going to the vet. Going to the doctor. That's a country where people regularly say, don't call me an ambulance, I can't afford it. What a great system. Should probably do some spells, right? Look at those, look at that nice gin. The vet would be cheaper. So we get to listen to the amazing song again. Oh, don't you beam me. Oh my god, that beamed right into my brain. Not exit. Look at those big old gin titties. Are you weak to something? Are you weak to like thunder? Well, probably not, because he's zapping us right now. Well, it was kind of good. How about Blizzard just on you then? Ow. Should probably heal, though. Oh no, he opened his eye. And his mouth. It seems to have pretty bad hygiene, like dental hygiene. A lot of his teeth are missing. What about Quake? I think Thunder's the best one. Yeah. He's British then? We're offending all the Western countries today. I love it. Look how fucking tiny he becomes when he's angry. No, the sleep! It's like a little tiny puffball, and there he's gone. That wasn't bad. It is kind of cute. And that's fake Indiana Jones. That's store brand Indiana Jones. We're close enough to blow up the boulder. Dad, stand back! That wasn't like really in his way. I could have walked around it. We did it! Ruben, I knew you'd save me. Please head home to Mom. Right, you two be careful. Ben, let's return to Fireburg. Okay. Well, I can use the freaking exit spell. I don't have to walk all the way back. Nice. Oh, we can walk over the freaking... What even is this? Seal Temple. Oh, hey, dude. What up? Do you have 10 GP for a cup of coffee? He's trolling me. The wise old guy is just trolling me. Can I go out of here? I guess not. This is your job? True. Okay, well, I guess that was it then. God, I love the town music. Especially this one. Sure. Fuck. Sorry. Sorry, everyone at this hotel. Just threw a grenade. How about some seeds? I still don't know what the seeds do. Thanks. Arian made it back. Some refreshers. Look at him in his bed. He still has his hat on. I forgot to tell you. A crystal of fire is in the lava dome. Thanks, it's literally the only place we can go now. Thank you for telling me, though. Kid, please. Thank you. My drink's empty, so I'm going to get another one. I'll be right back. This is not a pee break, don't get excited. I just had to get some delicious Dr. Pepper Zero. Which I have to open insanely carefully because I don't know why. But Dr. Pepper is the most like fizzy drink in existence apparently. And routinely just spills over when I open it. Ah. Just like kick on the scene in God of War we had yesterday. Where they drink the wine together. Like Kratos and Atreus. And then they go, ah. That's my substitute for it. A ghost! It legitimately just says ghost. I don't think you would say ah to Dr. Pepper, but yes, he didn't have a great reaction to the wine, I guess. Look at how scrunched he looks. This is one of my favorite sprites in the entire game. Oh, like scrunched up ghost. Oh, I love it. On the other hand, I don't like the naked mummies. God damn it, stop missing. Ghost didn't do anything. I mean, I guess naked mummies make more mummies. I have to say, I mean, now we're just doing the battlefield, which are kind of repetitive. I get that, but I think that makes it a kind of nice game to unwind, because this doesn't really require that much like conscious input from me. But after that, we're going to the volcano, the fire dome. Like Vampire Survivors, yeah, exactly. It kind of falls in that, when it comes to that, it kind of falls in the same ballpark. Sort of relaxing, you see the improvement through getting better gear and better, like a higher level. Yeah. Again, these battlefields are kind of repetitive. That said, the volcano has one of my favorite music tracks in this entire game. It's so good. Like, I think this dungeon, the boss fight theme, and the last dungeon, those are the three biggest standouts in an overall amazing soundtrack. And I still always, I'm just on Final Fantasy VII mode. I hit the button where the menu is in Final Fantasy VII. But in here it's safe, because in this game you can save everywhere. Final Fantasy VII. This game came out 5 years earlier. It is way better. But you still sometimes get games that don't have free saving. Or you just get more XP, okay. Yeah, most of the Battlefield rewards aren't really worth it. But hey. I think it's probably mainly technical limitations. But today you don't really have those anymore, so I don't really get it. What I get is like the Dark Souls thing, where it saves like it just no manual save, but constant auto saving. So your decisions are permanent. You can't save scum. I mean, you can save scum in Dark Souls, but you have to like copy your save states and replace them, which is a hassle. You can't do it in game, but you never lose progress because that's the like feature. The reason why you can't save manual is because all of your decisions are supposed to be permanent, so it saves like constantly. Like literally every single item you pick up, every single person you talk to, every single enemy you kill, on like every few minutes, even if you just stand around doing nothing, it saves automatically. When you leave the game, it saves automatically. Okay, let's hear this wonderful music track. God, it's so cool. I could have let it rock a little bit longer, but hey, gotta defeat some ghosts. Why did you... Freaking confusion! Very underrated, by the way, when it comes to this music, is that when you get into the fight and then you come back, the music does not start over. Like right now, when we're done with this fight, the Vulcano theme doesn't start from the beginning, but from where it left off. Which is great. Because oftentimes in JRPGs that don't have this feature, you don't hear like a lot of the song because you're just having encounters so often that the music starts over. It's dogs! It's werewolves! It's like 3 werewolves, or did they have 3 heads as a person as well? Oh right, that's right. Remember when I said something about favorite sprite in the game? This is also up there. How can people not like this game? People just wanted this to be Final Fantasy 4.5 and they were disappointed. But how can you hate a game that has this in it? There's also an important chest right there. Of course you're doing the frickin' confusion stuff again. Ow. That did 1 damage too much. I don't know how you get to that chest. I guess through there? Oh, okay. Once we are up there, you're with foods now. Understandable. Oh, we have something nice to eat. Wait, how do I get to there? Wait, that's... God damn it, the enemies respawn now. Well, let's get some more wolves. See the cute-ass sprite again. Well, I guess not. Only for a split second. Oh, does it have some very disgusting stuff in it? Oh, that was very easy. Hello. White. White? I guess I found the white spell. I am very pasty after all. Well, I guess let's white it out. Let's see what it does. Oh, it automatically targets everyone. Oh, it's that one. I didn't know it was called white. I guess it's like holy. Hey, Davey, good to see you. How's your week so far? Stop putting me to sleep, you centaur bastard. I'm a hero, nap time is later. I'm really looking forward to the time when my guy can just one-shot an enemy on his own. Oh, the new Zelda game came out. I have so many games to play, I can't really... I think I will maybe play it like over my holiday break in November. But that's also when freaking ReFantasia is out. I need to find some time for it. I heard a lot of good things, so you're also in the camp that it's really good? That's great to hear. I'm really hoping that game does well. Fucking the dog sprite's so good. I do need a game first, Liz. You're right. You were right all along. I think I will. I mean, I've been keeping some tabs on it, so I don't think I will be like unpleasantly surprised. I think I will get what I think I'm going to get, and I will love what I'm going to get. But I thought it was out like next month. But freaking September's been blowing by me. 7 hours and you barely scratched the surface. Nice. Should probably hear Ruben. Well, I guess I just fucked up the menuing and chucked 3 more potions that I didn't need. So this is a situation similar to the ice pyramid. In this, like, mist, we can't really see enemies until we get an item. And I think this is where we get the mirror that I was referring to in the ice pyramid. Yeah, I think that's, like, one of the cool things, and that's actually why I really hope the game does well, because when you follow a little bit of discourse on social media, you see that there's a certain crowd that just goes apeshit when the protagonist of a game is a woman. And I hope they get proven wrong every single time, especially with a game like Zelda, which looks like the new Zelda looks amazing. And we've been asking for a game where we can play as Zelda for literal decades at this point. So yeah, fuck him. I love that the game's nice. But I hate that I don't see the enemies in here. But it's the same with the ice pyramid. You can kind of guess from the placement. Usually when you can't avoid a space, that's probably where an enemy will be. God, the fucking dog sprite, eh? Quake? Oh my god. I remember that sound effect from the freaking centaur kick attack. It sounds like legitimately meaty. Oh wow, that's really that helpful. I mean, I guess I get more bombs. Bombs are always a good idea. But yeah, I was talking earlier this stream. I mean, Link has been the protagonist of the Zelda franchise for almost 40 years at this point. So I can see that switching it out for a mainline game, it can be a bit daunting, but yeah. There's a function where Zelda can use Link's sword to the game. It's such a great blend. I think that's awesome. Oh, I have to go the other... Okay. I have to go down and then up the other way again. I mean, think about it. It's kind of weird that the first game that let us play as Zelda was one of the freaking ZDI games 30 years ago. And 30 years later now, we get an actual, like, official game, mainline Zelda game, where we can play as Zelda. But I was talking earlier this stream that the next few months are going crazy. Like, we got through the State of Play. Is it called State of Play? The Sony thing? We got a release date for Monster Hunter Wilds, which of course drives me wild. Because this is my most anticipated game right now. I love Monster Hunter. It's one of my favorite series, and I can't wait to sink like hundreds more hours into it. Online, offline. No, the confusion double punch. Thank you, nice, Ruben. Assassin's Creed has been pushed back to next year. I mean, if they need to cook it a little longer, I think that's always a good thing. I tried not to be annoyed by delays, but usually I'm still annoyed because I know that they probably still don't give the developers like the actual time they need, especially like big studios or like big publishers like Ubisoft. So it's probably still a crunch fest for the poor developers. But I don't mind delays. A rush product makes some money now, but it will be bad forever. And even if it like gets an insane amount of patches later on, it does really sour the product. I mean, remember Cyberpunk? There's still a lot of people, me included actually, who have not played Cyberpunk because of the atrocious launch. Or maybe not because of it, but it definitely has played a part of it. Because I wanted to get that game at release, but I didn't because the launch product was horrendously unplayable. And now the hype is kind of gone. And it's very much a really good game, supposedly. The developers really stuck with it. Power to them. But now I really need to find a spot, like, the time for that game again. Yeah, the new Assassin's Creed really looked nice. I also really love the setting / aesthetic. I know also talking about like people raging about female protagonists. I think the idea, we can go into the like historical authenticity of the only black samurai, which is a thing. Like actual historians will back up the claim that there was black samurai. But even if he was just like a weapons carrier, which some right-wing nuts are saying, it's still interesting to like that immediately gives the story an interesting edge, because you're not even necessarily like a fish out of water, but you're like you already have odds to overcome by being in a position where you are like a minority in a feudal setting. So I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, of course we also got the confirmation for the Soul Reaver remakes. Which I would have preferred, to be completely honest, I would have preferred an entire series remake or remaster. Because while I think the Soul Reaver games are the best parts, it's kind of weird to me that you don't... Like, people who just get now into Legacy of Kain, they're not going to play Blood Omen 1 and 2. Which are, like, pretty important for the lore, especially Blood Omen 2. But yeah, overall, the Soul Reaver games are, I think, the more iconic ones, and they are the better ones. And it's some of the best writing in video game history, man. I'm really looking forward to getting those on PC, because they're doing the Sony, like, PlayStation timed exclusive kind of thing. All the new big black tank RPG style, light small girl stealth style, keep everyone happy. I think that's a really cool dynamic. Yeah, lots of great games in the near future. I will probably spend the entire, like, all of my free time next month playing Metaphor ReFantasio. I also still need to finish Persona 1. I'm like 60% done. Oh, you want to play the Star Wars Outlaws? Outlaws? It's supposedly really good. I've seen some clips, they look really nice. Hello, ghosts. Ah, that's a shame. Just what we were talking about, right? If they had just given that game... If it's so buggy and they just could have given that game, like, 5 more months, people still would have bought it. It's Star Wars. Ah, the freaking kick! This volcano is confusing, man. I don't know. I think as a child, this was the like the Fireland was usually the part of the game where it would like teeter out my playthrough. I think that's like pretty typical, especially when you're a child and you start a game. Especially when you play it like it's a game you've already played. You start it way more often than you finish it, right? And this definitely happened with me with this game a lot. Because I love, especially like the first part, the forest part in Bone Dungeon is really nostalgic for me. And then the ice world is one of my, either that or the wind portion is my favorite part of this game. And I never really dig the fire world. I don't like Ruben as much as the other companions, and I don't like the dungeons as much as the other one. Even though the volcano has one of my favorite songs in the entire game. An open world Star Wars. I would have wanted it to be as perfect as possible. Yeah, but have you thought about money though? That's like the main thing you can pinpoint bad decisions, like bad creative decisions. Like, yeah, but if we push it out like 2 months early, then we don't have to pay the development team for 2 months, and we can still get the money. I need to get that. There's an important chest. Then we get monies early. Yeah, exactly. You missed anything I said. I basically just said that they just want to get money early. Basically what Kikon said. It's purely a financial decision, and a lot of like, especially like big studio execs who are like primarily working. Oh my god, I have to go so far back. But I want that important looking chest. They're like businessmen, right? They care about share value and just like how much money they make in a fiscal year. Most of them don't care about the creative process. That's hurting their business, they don't really see. My god, Ruben, why did you take so much damage? Not exit. Oh my god. Who? Which freaking sadist put exit at the top? What the fuck? I almost just teleported out of this dungeon. Can't wait for that to happen to me. Fuck that. Because this game is very fair in not what's it called? Not like they don't respawn the enemies even if you're moving from screen to screen in a dungeon, but when you go out of the dungeon, every single thing respawns. Trivia, I didn't prepare anything. Kikon has already like celebrated that fact. But since we talked about American football earlier, I do have a fact about that. I was lamenting that I don't really get the like American sports like model of teams just being owned by single entrepreneurs. No, I get it. It's random trivia. It's random trivia. I get to decide the topic. Whatever comes to my mind. And they're just owned by like entrepreneurs and they can move wherever. But there's one team that's just like a communally owned club, like a sports club, like we have here in Europe most of the time, which is not owned by a single person, but it's a sports club. Pretty much just a giant version of your like local fitness club, where everyone can become a member and put up a bit of money, and that's the main budget for the club. And it's the Green Bay Packers from Wisconsin. And I'm really happy that it's like a working town kind of thing. But yeah, no random Zelda trivia. Okay, you get a small random Zelda trivia, but it's something that you know. It didn't work the first time. You get a small Zelda random trivia, but it is something that you probably know, and it's just something that came to my mind, so you get it for free. When they had the like GameCube and Wii version of Twilight Princess, because Link is left-handed, they decided, why I'm just standing here, by the way. And because Link is left-handed in the GameCube version, but since in the Wii version, you attack by swinging the Wiimote. It's not like motion controls, but just like it's a gyro, basically. And if it detects movement, it acts just as a button press. And I thought, well, it probably feels weird for most of the people. Is that a gas mask? Okay. For most of the people playing our games most of the people are right-handed, it would probably feel weird to swing the right hand, the Wiimote with the right hand, but have Link swing his sword with his left hand. So instead of like flipping everything, because that would fuck up the entire enemy design, they just mirrored the entire game. They just flipped it vertically. Which I think is one of the funniest moves Nintendo has ever pulled. And I played the Wii version. I've never played the GameCube version. Like, I legitimately think I would get confused playing the GameCube version. What is this? It's a mask. Okay. Oh, you didn't know that. So there, you get a random Zelda trivia for free. You are very, very welcome. What does the freaking mask do? Oh, I probably can't be poisoned anymore or something like that? Yeah, I only played the Wii version. And then at a friend's house later, I like played a bit of the GameCube version and I got so confused because everything that's in the east, I got so confused even in like the starting town, because everything that's on the right in the Wii version is on the left in the GameCube version. And I think for the remake, for the Wii U remake or remaster, they took the GameCube version. Which is also weird to me. I mean, I get it. A lot of people consider... Like, we're two different Zelda games. It's weird that it happened twice. We're two different Zelda games that came out on the same day for two different consoles. Not Exit. Which is Twilight Princess for the GameCube. And for the Wii. And we had Breath of the Wild, which came out simultaneously for the Wii U and the Switch. And I'm not making a commentary on it because I don't even have a definitive answer to this. I think I fall in the same ballpark, actually. But a lot of people would consider Twilight Princess a GameCube game, because the GameCube is the like older console, and a lot of people would consider Breath of the Wild a Switch game, even though the Wii U is the older console that came out for that as well as the Switch. I think that's kind of interesting. And it's weird that we had the same situation twice, with a game coming out on two different consoles simultaneously within the same series. Huh. Also, look at this insanely cute Medusa sprite. Let's go. Oh, of course she has some dogs with her. Let's wipe them? Sure. Goodbye, dogs. Screech voice. Oh no. If I catch just like a... I'll probably just catch a Morningstar to the face, huh? Jesus! Oh no, we start with stoning. This is where the game starts. Like, for real. I told that before, like last stream, I think. That there's at least one boss. I think it's the last boss. If you don't have, like, items that protect you from petrification, there's a boss that can just turn one, petrify your companion. In the next turn, he gets to move first, petrifies you, game over. But again, this game is really nice because you can just restart every single fight. Oh, there we go. And Ruben has to use fucking potions because he's so magically inept. Come on, man. Just heal the real hero, me. Hey, Koma, thank you so much for freaking 40 months subscribing. Thank you so much. It's crazy that it's been so long. Good to see you, man. How are you? I think she gets bald. My god. Well, again, I think she gets bald after this. No, the song! There she is. Oh, you can't even cure petrified companions. Stop it. Again, she can rock it. She definitely can rock it, yeah. I think a lot of people are mad at this game for not being Final Fantasy 4.5. But how can you hate a game with this music and these sprites in it? How can you hate this? Let's be real. Heavens opened their gates about 2 hours late. Probably clouds were traveling with Deutsche Bahn again. Oh man, yeah, the weather will get worse and worse now. I think we have rain like every single day pretty much for the next like 5 or 6. Hey, I kind of predicted that. She does look pretty Nosferatu-y in this, especially with the like pointed ear and the hand thingy. There she goes. Oh, that was the volcano. Now we go into the lava dome. Well, let's take the chance and just get a good night's sleep at Fireberg Hotel. With the danciest town theme. There we go. Yes, please. So I guess in the... I think I got everything in the volcano, so I guess in the lava dome is where we get the mirror that lets us see enemies in the mist? Question mark? We'll see. Yeah, but the lava dome has the same awesome music. Also birds. They're called hot wings. They're called hot wings. No, 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 no. What are you doing? Don't you white these birds. Yeah, it's been so long. I'm really appreciating you being here. Oh, speaking of vampires, what the fuck's this? Oh, it actually is. I remember. It actually is a vampire. Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. Those are fangpires. Very different things. We could use cheese on the hot wings. We could also embrace it and just put more hot sauce on them. Make them too spicy for themselves to handle it. Oh, we got some fang turtles. Or adamant turtles. Body slam? Oh my god. A turtle is weak against... Oh, turtle is weak against axe attacks. Right, the Morningstar counts as an axe. That's just always confusing to me. That will also probably always be confusing. Do I want to... I don't want to chuck a bomb in the Fangpire's face. This music's so good. Again, this, the last dungeon, and the boss theme, I think, are the three main standouts. Look at those pink ninjas! Ninjas? Ninjas. Ah, they're more like purple here. Still pretty good. I think they, like... God, I love this game. No, 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 not you. Look at the freaking sorry eyes. Why do people not love this game? I don't get it. It's so good. Oh, and we immediately... They produce invisible wounds and injuries. Fuck me. I'm going to open up if you can make it more often to the stream, Coma, I will open up a pun, like a pun jar. We have to dispense some money for every single terrible pun. Specifically just you. I can still make them. Look at them. No, don't put me to sleep, bastard. Hey, Sammy, so good to see you as well. My god. It's like that SpongeBob episode. Like, it hangs all here. What are even you? Oh. Oh no. It's a wizard. Actually, it's 3 wizards. Oh, I don't like that phase, actually. Oh, I also don't like that Ruben doesn't kill him in 1 hit. Spawns? Question mark? Okay, these are officially annoying. More salad fingers and his friends than SpongeBob. I haven't thought about salad fingers in so long. I don't think I actually want to think about salad fingers. Like, don't get me wrong, I love salad fingers, but I can't. Salad fingers are like some of the most disturbing things I've watched. The rusty spoon isn't even the worst thing. The worst thing for me always was... Oh god, I can't even think about it. I can't even... I physically cringe when I think about that scene. Where he, like, peels the skin off his finger to write with it. The guy who makes it is mad talented and apparently really great dude. And it is legitimately a fantastic, like, online horror series, but I can't. They really are. Like, I'd rather watch Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. That's also a legendary, like, YouTube horror series. And it's way more palatable for me than Salad Fingers. Are you bomb rocks? Oh, you are. Yeah, I don't. That is not even. Again, that's not as bad as the scene that I was describing. That I'm not going to describe again. Where the fuck am I? This is such a confusing level. I think the latest thing that I've seen from the guy who makes Salad Fingers is when Charles, the King of England, was crowned. There was this viral video where he had to sign something. I don't know what it was, what he was signing. And he was like, he had like something on his desk and he was like aggressively gesturing and looking at someone. Yeah, it's David Firth. To get it off the table. And and he made like an edit of that where he animated the like Charles' mouth and talked over it in like an aggressive British accent. And he said stuff like, "Fuck this shit. What kind of bullshit is this? Fuck this. Being kings is bollocks. Shouldn't have to do this shit. What the fuck is this then?" That's the last thing I've seen of David Firth, and I love it so much. You don't even know what that is? You don't want to know, Kiko. Trust me. It's definitely not for you. It's barely for me. Actually, it's not even at all for this. Yeah, fuck this shit. And Ruben just freaking nuked himself with his Morning Star. Okay, but even though I have legitimately no idea where I'm going, I somehow managed to get to an important chest. Oh, no, she doesn't. I'm trying to watch, like... I've been trying to get her to watch the Alien franchise with me for a while now. Which is insanely harmless compared to Salad Fingers, I feel like. True. Coma, I mean, if you want to hit yourself in the face with a weapon, with your own weapon... Oh, the moon helm. I feel like Flail's up pretty high up there. But he's level 23. He should do better. I don't even know what that is. Coma. So I guess I don't want to know what that is. What does the moon helm do? Oh, it gives, like, fire defense. Nice. Seems like a good thing to have in a volcano. Or lava dome, or whatever we are in right now. Oh, you... Okay, now I get it. Really? I love the Alien movies. I mean, not all of them equally. They're like my children. I don't like them all equally. I don't have children. Which is probably a good thing, considering what I just said. Alien is an amazing film. Aliens is also an amazing film. Alien 3 is better than people say it is. Resurrection can go fuck itself. And I actually enjoyed both Covenant and Prometheus. I think Prometheus is actually like almost on par with Alien 3. Covenant is but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than 4, for sure. Yeah, I get that, Coma. It's definitely not for everyone. Though I think the cool thing is about the Alien franchise is that especially the first 3 are pretty much 3 different genres. Like Alien is... Oh no, I'm blind. Fuck off. Alien is like a classic slasher horror, like slasher movie, but in space. Aliens is an action movie. It's not even a horror movie. It has horror elements, but it's a legit action movie. And Alien 3 is like a thriller. With horror elements, of course. All of them have horror elements. But I say out of the first 3, only the first one is a true horror movie. Yeah, we did, right. I found the collection, like, of all Alien movies, except, of course, the, like, now new one. But 1, 2, 3, 4, Prometheus, and Covenant are like 10 or 15 bucks at a supermarket, like on DVD. And I just took it because up until then I only had seen 1 and 2. Everyone and their mom was telling me that 3 is terrible. 3 is really good. People are just salty. As people tend to do. Or tend to be. Oh, it's an... it's an if light. I guess they mean Ifrit. I love that sprite so much. Why does it get so tiny? Is that a coffee bean? Oh, the coffee bean opened the door. Okay. Yeah, you did show me that you bought a vinyl. I think that's really cool. Oh, you do have a Blu-ray player? They're not expensive anymore. Like, I mean, of course you still have to buy one, but they're really not that expensive anymore. Thankfully, because Blu-rays are actually quite nice. I should get more Blu-rays. Like, I'm still a defender of DVDs. I think DVDs for just most of casual movie watching is just fine. Oh, it's 4K Blu-ray. I think I wouldn't even be able to watch that because my only Blu-ray player is the PS4, and I don't think that can do 4K Blu-rays. For the longest time, I also didn't have a Blu-ray player, and I didn't want a Blu-ray player necessarily. But of course, I got the PS4 for Bloodborne, and now I can watch Blu-rays, so I can get some more. Why not? I mean, my TV is not good enough, I guess, but one thing after the other. I was talking with a friend like a couple of weekends ago that, yeah, if you want a native 4K thing, of course, 4K is still expensive. That is absolutely the case. I was talking with a friend a couple of weeks ago that, regarding you buying vinyl, Semi, that it's so funny that if you had told people, like, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, that in most, like, at least Western countries, the most successful form of, like, physical music medium, the most sales was vinyl, people would have looked at you funny. And I think technically in Germany it's still CD. But Germany is a bit of an outlier because a lot of the CD sales in Germany come from audio plays. Specifically 3 Fragezeichen. One was missing. I hope it wasn't one in the middle. That would be fucked up. Where the fuck am I? This is a labyrinth. I have to confess that I haven't seen all the Star Wars movies. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, that also, but I meant Star Trek. Stop poisoning my bro, you salament. I mean, with Star Wars, I've really fallen out of favor with the Disney acquisition. Even though I like some of the movies. I think Force Awakens is fine. I actively like Last Jedi. And I really like Rogue One. But I absolutely dislike a lot of the decisions they've made across the board. I don't watch the series. And I haven't seen Solo. And with Star Trek, I think I watched 1 through 8. Oh, and the first of the reboots, but only the first. And I legitimately don't remember anything. I think I saw it in cinema. But I don't remember anything about it. But I've never been a huge Star Trek guy. We talked about this before. Hello, turtle. Please tell me where to go. I wanted to finish the fire portion of this game today. I have no idea how much longer this dungeon is. I feel very lost. You know what? Sure. Sure. Oh no. I should have healed him while I had the chance. Yup, there we go. Stop, my boy! Well. Gotta restart this one. Yeah. Work was... it was. I mean, I feel like I've been doing nothing but, like, handiwork and installation for the, like, last, 2 months. And it's enough at this point. I do feel exhausted. Oh my god, I got petrified by attacking her. Let's get this guy out of the way. There we go. Yeah, so I spent, like, I don't know, 70% of today's work time on a ladder. But it'll get better. You know, the, God damn it. The semester is starting soon, which means we can't we can't have so many installations. No, not exit, oh god. And I will be pretty much away from work for a week in October. Because I'm going to a seminar in Berlin. For work, but that means I don't have to contend like at all with the like everyday part of work. I'll be gone from like Monday afternoon until Friday evening. I'll mention it beforehand because obviously that means on that Wednesday there won't be a stream. Yeah, exactly. I'm really looking forward to that seminar. It's like the first thing I was trying to get something like that, like anything paid for by my workplace for a long time. And now it actually worked. And I get the hotel room. I have to get up there? How do I even get up there? Yeah, I want to win the lottery as well. I mean, don't we all? I get the hotel paid for, I get the seminar paid for. I think my boss has like... I tried to get a different seminar like 2 years ago and it didn't work out. And I think he still feels bad about it, so... Without pretty much a single question, he... approved of me going to this one. Don't you gas me? Oh, I'm also level 23, I just noticed. Ha! Soon I will be higher than my companion. I still remember the boss of this area, but I have no idea how to get to him. What the fuck is this then? I'm in so many caves. Where do I even go? Uppercut? Oh, I just realized the vampires also have like a little face, a little frowny face. Like on their chest. Getting higher than my companion? I was, yeah. I mean, yeah, legitimately my, the, like, course I wanted to make 2 years ago was, I don't know what's it called in English, like stage climber. Like stage rigger, pretty much. So that I can climb high shit for work. But I didn't. Like my boss said, it's okay. But the like the higher ups at my workplace, pretty much management said, that's not part of your job, so you don't need that. We don't need to pay money for that because you shouldn't be doing that anyway. Well, now I got another one. That's fine. I want to see if there's something important in there. Oh my god, I'm still blind. Should probably address that. There we go. I've also been trying to get like more amazing. I've also been trying to get some more overtime at work, just to have it and to be able to like take 1 or 2 days off on a whim, basically, or whenever I need it. That means that I start like for the last 2 weeks. I've been starting work half an hour early. And I'm tired. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm going to push through with it this week. And also the few days next week. Like next Thursday is a federal holiday. And then I'm done. Then I should have like 17 hours on the clock. And that's enough. I decided that's enough. Stop healing yourself, you stupid hot wings. I feel like... Yes, I'm higher than him. I think it's a good amount too. It's basically 2 days plus a bit. And that was my goal. Is that just money? What do I do with it? What? I just jump over the money? Huh. I don't remember what to do with it. I guess maybe it's just in the way. Eat it? I don't think I can. Yeah, I could do that. Just have like one day. I mean, I usually get like, I usually end every single week with a bit more on the clock than I started the week with. Anyway, this is just to speed up the process, basically. But yeah, maybe. I will think about that. I mean, and of course, come April, I will only be working 4 days. My God, am I looking forward to that. Imagine taking 2 days off. I actually think... I need to check this. But I actually think I'm not allowed to take off 2 days with overtime back to back. Oh my God, they can petrify. Help! Help! No! Stop it! No! God fucking damn it! Here, take this. Yeah, I think so. Oh, that didn't do as much as I'd hoped. Well, there we go. Wait, it didn't turn me to stone. I just need something against being turned to stone. That's my main issue. I actually had a good talk with my boss today because one of my coworkers wanted to have like remote work, wanted to work remotely 1 day a week, which he's allowed to. He's entitled to actually by our per our contract. I don't think that's the case for us, Kikon. I think we can only, maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe now that I think about it, it's only when you use overtime to prolong your PTO. Maybe you can only, I think that's it. You can only prolong your PTO by 1 day. By 1 day overtime. That might be it, actually. My boss was pretty apprehensive to give this co-worker because he was afraid that he wouldn't work at home. And my co-worker, of course, wanted to have like the Friday as a day for remote work. And there's already a co-worker who tends to work remotely on Friday, and he was like, but can I really do that with 2 people? And I pretty much said to him, 5 of 7 people are still here, and if there's a shortage, like with like PTO coming or being sick, we can still work it out, and these people are flexible. Of course they will still come in, but I don't think you can. I think if you can provide him with things to do while he works remotely, that's your problem, and it's not a reason to deny him something that he's contractually entitled to. And even if like 3 people, me included, are not there on Friday, it's still like 60% of the team that's usually there. So there's no reason that people can't do it. Friday is the quietest day anyway. So long story short, my co-worker now works remotely on Fridays. As was his wish. And with all of that jazz, I pretty much informed my boss. Because I've already told him that I want to reduce to a 4-day work week. And by now I said, we were talking about it anyway, I pretty much said to him, yeah, I will do that probably for April, and I will announce that probably next month. And I will take the day that I want as a day off is the Friday. And I pretty much directly said to him, if you, and I'm diligent when it comes to that. If you try to come with like arguments, like for my coworker that Friday is a bad day, I will push back. I don't care. And you will not have a reason. I can guarantee you, I will push back. And he pretty much said, okay. He was not happy with me. But what can he do? My next day working remotely. By the way, home office is... It's like handy. It's Or like WLAN. It's like something that English people don't say. Which is some of my favorite linguistic thing. Like it's a fake Anglicism. English speakers say working remotely. But my next day will be the Monday before before I go to Berlin. Actually, the Monday that I go to Berlin on. Because I will still work. My train goes at like 3:45. So I will still be working until like 2:30 p.m. And yeah, we'll work until 2:30 p.m. Remotely, so I can get all my stuff in order and feed Vulgrim and stuff like that. And then I will head off to the train station, catch my train to Berlin, where I will stay until Saturday. Then I can finally go home. Well, I mean, the last night in Berlin, Friday to Saturday, is voluntary. I think it will be fun, yeah, but what kind of train? A regional train to Hamburg and an ICE to Berlin. And then I have to... No, I don't mind the part from Friday to Saturday. It will be a pretty full week, though. It's... what was it? I forgot. Wait, what did I want to say? Man, I really want my meds. I hate that this keeps happening. What did I want to say? Oh, it will be a full week because it's 9 to 6, like 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Every single day, except for the Friday, I think. Friday we stop earlier, and it's like constant input for 4 days. Like the first day is just introduction to the software that we're going to use. Hello, Dragon. You're the boss here. You're the boss man. Did I forget to take my meds? No, I'm getting new ones. By the end of October, I am finally getting some meds. I've been working at it for fucking years. I'll be taking bupropion, which is a like atypical antidepressant that's specifically used to treat people with like ADHD or people that like, it's basically, even if you don't have an ADHD diagnosis, what people give you, because they can't give you like stimulants, but it has a stimulating effect. And it's also often given to like depressed patients with ADHD because they usually don't really get a lot out of typical SSRI antidepressants, with the standard thing. And I'm just I've been looking forward to that for years at this point. It's energizing, it makes it easier to concentrate, it makes it easier to focus and to motivate yourself. And I can't fucking wait. Let's go. It's the end of the line for you. Hello, Dragon. You look... It's the... Oh, excuse me, it's a dual head Hydra. Do you wanna get whited? Jesus Christ! Ha! I'm strong against... Oh my god, how is that strong defense against fire? Sweet zombie Jesus! Fucking heal yourself, Ruben. I have some whiting to do. I gotta white this dragon. This is a tanky dragon. Or a tanky Hydra, I guess. Zombie cheese. Is that Gorgonzola? I mean, Gorgonzola is amazing. I can white 2 more times. Which is not a lot, but let's do it anyway. So I think it's probably my most damaging spell. Oh my god, the head's gone. I whited his head off. I don't remember the next sprite. Oh, I hope my head stays on. But he's like 10 meters tall, man. How did you miss? Oh, yeah, that's the next. That's the last fight. Yeah, as a Hydra, it should grow new ones. But I guess it is a dragon, and it just uses the Hydra moniker because it sounds scarier. I actually completely twisted the miss thing. Now I'm sure, because I also forgot. Let's see what Blizzard does. I thought the end boss for this dungeon was a completely different boss, which is the end boss of the Wind dungeon, and I think that's where we have the mist with where we can get an item. The sprite was so nice. Where we can get an item to see them, and in these you just have like sections where the enemies are invisible. Dr. Hydra. Oh, it's the Drydra. Oh my god, why? Please. It hurts so bad. Oh no, of course you can do that now. Every time an enemy can turn me to stone, I get panicky. Yeah, I really love the decaying sprites. It's one of the best features of this game. Like, the sprite work is legitimately fantastic in this game. Like, of course, later Super Nintendo games have more fidelity. But this still, it's such a cool feature. Not a lot of, pretty much no Final Fantasy games copied this. To just have, what's it called? To just have the decaying sprite, the more damage they take. There we go. The Crystal of Fire. Ah, don't flashbang me. We did it. There's one crystal left to go. I remember a person from Windia saying something about a crystal. Windia, where's that? To the southeast of the focus tower. No, there's a chest! The burning chickens. One of my okay, there we go. One of my favorite sprites of this game is the Cerberus. When you damage it and it puts the heads down and then the dog tail gets up with a like white flag put onto it. There's so many great sprites in this game. Oh, we got another battlefield. No, you can't take the crystal with you, which confused the shit out of me as a kid. When we got the first crystal, as a child, I was like spending probably like 10 minutes trying to get it. No, but you're just freeing the crystal. It is kind of confusing, yeah. Is it Battlefield 6? Are there like elemental crystals in Battlefield 6? Oh, I thought you were selling me mega grenades. Legitimately, Coma, the last Battlefield game I've played was Vietnam. Legitimately, I have not played a Battlefield game since Battlefield Vietnam, which was the second game. Spent a shit ton of time in the first one, though. One of my favorite multiplayer shooters of all time. Vietnam was the second one. Legitimately was the one immediately after 1942. Oh, since the battlefields appearing, this has definitely been... We had more battlefields in this game than 6. I don't think they have numbers. How was the attack unexpected? I walked on this spot. No. And goodbye. This is what I mean with petrification, by the way. Well, at least they can't paralyze me. Stop! There we go. Since there are no encounters on the world map, this is pretty much what you get in instead of that. Fucking damn it. You know what? Just attack. Just get it over with. What's Saint Hino? I don't know what you're referring to. Didn't it just say stone down there? The mini Medusa sprites. Oh, yeah, right. I didn't even pay attention to that. It's probably... Oh, no. Well, there we go. It's probably something from Greek mythology. It's often the case in Final Fantasy games in general that they take like inspiration from a lot of mythology, and then use mythological like terms, like how often you would encounter an enemy that's a Medusa and they would just be called Gorgon. It's probably something similar, just that I'm not familiar with the term. Since they reuse, especially in this game, since they reuse sprites and just color them differently, they have to come up with like... Oh no! Quite a few different, pretty much names for the same type of enemy. So they had to get a little bit more creative with it, and we have to do this again. Petrification is my least favorite status effect in this entire game. What did I just say? Steno and Urale? I have to check that out after the stream. Goodbye. There's really nothing, with like 2 party members, there's really nothing you can do against 2 enemies that can turn you to stone. No, not another trivia. Ah, I don't have anything prepared. I'm so sorry. I really need to do something about that channel point reward. It's so disruptive every single time. I like having to come up with trivia. There were already 2. But don't worry, I'll figure something out. I don't really have anything right now, though. Adrius, just tell me anything. I mean, it has to be like something interesting, right? Like, I could tell you that, God damn it, the oldest still sold soft drink in the USA, and by extension, I think the world, is called Moxie soft drink. It's from has been continuously sold, or continuously available, till the late 1900s, and it's very weird. It's basically just bitters, like what you would use in a cocktail, like cocktail bitters, but as a soft drink with like sugar and carbonation. And I think the main flavor component is called gentian. I don't know what it's called in German. It's like a root. I've never had it. I had stuff with gentian in it, but not Moxie, because you can get it here. What am I supposed to do? That was random. That was the first thing that came to my mind. I legitimately think that this game allows you to restart battles is because you can just get into the situation where you get 2 enemies like this, and they attack you first, and both of them turn you to stone and the fight's over. I think that's the main reason that they allowed you to restart battles immediately. It is related to the one that we watched. We watched a How to Drink video about sarsaparilla, and he talked about Moxie, and he uses gentian in his sarsaparilla recipe, which I still want to recreate. I love root beer, and I've never really had a sarsaparilla, so I really want to recreate that. But I made like ginger beer once, and it is really a pain in the ass. I think if I were to recreate his sarsaparilla, I wouldn't bottle ferment it. I would go the easy route of making a syrup and diluting that with like seltzer. When the Perilla is really strong about its own opinion. Sarsaparilla is something I legitimately thought wasn't a real thing when I played Fallout New Vegas. Oh, just more XP, okay. And I think the first time I thought I realized sarsaparilla wasn't just made up by Fallout was when I watched Big Lebowski for the first time. Which surprisingly was after I played New Vegas. And the cowboy character orders sarsaparilla like 3 or 4 times in the movie. Maybe more like 3. And that was like, oh wait, the stuff from Fallout New Vegas? That's real? And yeah, it's like a root beer kind of thing with like mainly sassafras as a flavor ingredient. Oh, I have to go to the other side. Pretty sure about that. We're going to dip our toes into the wind area, or like the beginning of the wind area. Not that much longer though. Wind Tree Temple. We'll see. If there's an animal called armadillo, there can also be an animal called sarsaparilla. I don't think you drink those though. Okay, this is insanely unnecessary. Oh wait, or sometimes you can just go through a wall. Well, I guess not here. The other trivia for Coma? Oh, I didn't even see that. Fucking Christ. This is making me mad. I feel like I'm being taken advantage of. I'm just gonna fucking read something. Let me see what I can read. What I can find. I'm out of ideas. I'm tired. Leave me alone. The origin of synthesizers is not found in popular music, but interesting in modern music. During the 50s and 60s, composers of modern music experimented with studio electronics to find new creative possibilities. Studios for electronic music were founded at different universities. They developed and tested various tools, of which many are still regarded as modern today. New cutting techniques and loops of audio tapes allowed for sound creation nowadays known from samplers and digital audio workstations. But as synthesizers were not known at these times, electronic music was created by a bunch of studio gear plugged together, which was the initial to that what shortly later became known as modular synthesizers. Those were offered by some pioneers starting at the mid-60s and included already most of today's most popular circuits and module layout. I want to make the trivia more expensive and like maybe limit it to like only once every hour or so. Because I do feel, while I do like it, I do feel it's very disruptive. I like have to stop playing the game. And that's the part I don't like about it. I have to, but the thing is, once the stream's over, I will just forget about it. Until Keycon just reminds me every single stream by cashing it in. Also, yeah, there was an excerpt from A Guide to Modular Worlds, which has become kind of like my Bible for this giant thing. It's pretty expensive for you because you don't have like 3 years of channel points saved up like Coma and Semi can. Or Coma and Semi have. Really? I'm pretty sure that one of you guys has the most points. Kikon doesn't have a lot of points because once she gets over the 1,500 thresholds, she immediately cashes it in for trivia. I'm talking immediately. See, you have 65,000. And how the fuck do I leave? I haven't been in the frickin' focus tower so long. See? Yeah, I never really figured out what to do with the channel points. I wanted to do something when we unlocked them. Like legitimately, what do I do? How do I leave? I'm just going to go into a different entry point. Some money on your own trivia. Yeah, but I never really figured out what to do with channel points, and I think the like trivia thing is fun. And if I prepare something, it's not as disruptive, but I usually just forget to do that. Oh, there's the guy again. I will probably continue just reading from the Book of Synth. Hey, it's called The Guide to Modular Worlds. And with the program. Hurry to India, but be on the lookout for Captain Mac's ship. Bye, bitch! Yeah, sometimes I can just think of random things. I mean, I do have just a bunch of random trivia lined up. But sometimes I just really can't think of something, and that's when it annoys me that the stream's like disruptive. This is part of the last dungeon, by the way. This is why we hear the amazing OST from the last dungeon right now. This is such an amazing song. Yeah, the synth bio. Hi. Minotaur zombie. The cow with fairy wings? I mean, it's a Minotaur zombie. As is clearly visible by it being green. I guess. Also, the Chimera looks not fun to fight. Well, okay, there they go. The ninja is still... Oh, Shadow, excuse me. It's still there. I haven't played Fallout 4 in so long. Oh, Arrow. I think that's the last... Black spell, yeah. We're missing life, and we're missing 2 of the wizard spells. The Shadow is not just a ninja. The ninjas were pink. Oh, there we go. The rope bridge. I actually really want to, speaking of Fallout, I I haven't played Fallout 3 in years, and I really want to do that. But the next time I want to play it, there is a mod called Tales of Two Wastelands, which allows you to play Fallout 3 and New Vegas combined with one character. You start in Fallout 3, I'm pretty sure, and you get, like, once you reach a certain part of the game, I think once you get to the strip. Oh no, wait, you start in Fallout 3, right? Once you get to like Three Dog or something, you get a train that takes you between the games. And I really want to do that. But both Fallout 3 and New Vegas are an absolute bitch to get to run properly on Windows 11. So I have to figure out when and how to do that. This doesn't look like a safe bridge. Oh no, it's a thing. Gotcha! Step back, Ben, and leave this filthy monster to me. Bruh. Yeah, exactly. Ruben! I'm alright. Keep going and I'll catch up. Yeah, he just gets kicked out. I did strip the mummy naked. It's part of the deal. Your buddy fell, kid? Yeah, but he's okay. Alright, then I'll tag along with you for a bit. No, you don't need... He said he's going to... Never mind. Actually, yay Tristram. Tristram is one of my favorite companions in the game, so I'm glad that he's tagging along. Also, he's a lower level. We finally have a companion that's a lower level than us. I should check these vines. Like, there might be treasure. Like that. Wow. I mean, I'll take it. Guys, what did I say about the pun jar? It's this close to being implemented. Oh, nice. Some seeds. Looks like more like bell pepper to me, but well. The alive forest. I hope it's an alive forest. You have some spells, right? Nope, you also only have life. I mean, you are just a ninja. Just a ninja. Did they say neck cake? That was... Oh, neck choke. Not neck cake. Oh my god, of course they can petrify. I guess the forest in the very beginning was the dead forest. That is true. If I just go about fucking up all the trees, it won't be alive for much longer. Hey, nice. Another level up. If I recall correctly, you don't have Tristram for long. That's probably also why he is like a lower level than we are. I'm not sure if you get him back once more. I think you get every single companion back at least once. And I mean, this is the first time that we have a recurring companion. Yeah, mummies and ghosts really scream a live forest. Oh wait, gotta go down here. There you go. Sure, just bomb those guys. No, the petrification. No, not him. I'm clicking too fast now. I'm making mistakes. Not that this game is very forgiving, but still. Not exit. I don't know what's good against these freaking mummies. If I even have anything that's good against the mummies, I guess not. Yeah, I mean, speedruns always. With me, they pretty much always just take a dive into speed ruin territory. It's weirdly satisfying with the sound effect and the speed that you can just mow down trees. I don't know, I always found that strangely satisfying. They legitimately do. They will go to war for that. Oh, hello. I don't even know what refreshers do. If I'll be completely honest, I have no idea what refreshers even do. Swing, 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 swing. They refresh. I guess that's true. Yet every single time I try to use one, it doesn't allow me to do that. Well, wait. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just wipe these guys. Well, I mean, it did still do damage, but I was expecting more, to be completely honest. Not another one. I'm the kind of guy sometimes in turn-based RPGs, you have a choice to tell the game, please, when I start, when we go back to like the fighting menu in the second turn, either start me where I left off, or start me like on the default option, which is usually attack. And I'm firmly in camp. Please start me like on the same button every single time. Otherwise I get confused. And this game doesn't have that. This game, if you just press A, you will always do what you did last turn. So if I cast a spell last turn, and then just mash A, it will also cast that exact same spell. Which is confusing to me. Let's see what we have here. Ooh. I forgot how many weapons are in chests. Like both the Giant's Axe, which is my best weapon now by far. As well as this, like, oh my god, that has a lot of status effects, I just realized. The Charm Claw. Have been just in random chests that you could have easily walked past. Yeah, like, remember cursor positions. I absolutely despise those. But I get why people like it. It's just not for me. Well... Okay, there we go. Let's trust him. Okay. I think that was good, Coma. I wouldn't have forced you to put a penny into the pun jar for that. That was very good. I think I will do this section. I don't think this like wooded section is that much longer, if I recall correctly. And then I will probably stop for the night. That way there is somewhat of a realistic chance that we will finish this game next playthrough. Probably not, though. There's the end. Because we'll do the wind thing. The wind part of the game. The wind world. Windia. Windia. And then the last dungeon. And that's after that's the last dungeon of the game. And that's pretty long as well. So I don't think we will finish it next time. But we will get close. Ow. Yeah, someone has to bring the puns, and you are rising to the call, my friend. I know that we need to speak to that not Deku tree over there. By the way, this was like 6 years before Ocarina of Time. And it pretty much has the Deku tree. I mean, not that talking trees were invented by Ocarina of Time. But I still think that's funny. Any more chests? Yeah, right. Sammy showed me that from when you guys were at, what was it called? Efteling? The like biggest European theme park. Efteling, yeah. I really like how much animatronics they use. I want to go as well. Oh, amazing. 10 ninja stars. It's great. Because I'm pretty sure Tristan will fuck off now. Why do we get ninja stars at the end of this thing? So you're the king of this forest, huh? Let us through. I don't think it likes you. How about Kaylee? Can't she talk to trees? Yeah. She must be an Aquaria by now. Okay, he doesn't fuck off immediately. Aquaria was this door. The Archdeacon's Bacon Beacon? Maybe just get a nice little amount of sleeps. Sure, send me some cure potions. Why the fuck not? I spent a lot of those in the frickin' dungeon. Sure, let's just spend some money. You don't get to spend your money on a lot of stuff in this game. Why is she already in bed again? God damn it. Katie's sleeping. Why don't you talk to Grandpa until she wakes up? Okay. Because she's sleepy, right. I just assumed because last time she was in the bed, she was like poisoned by a minotaur. And then we had to specifically get something to heal her. And then now we find her in bed again. When I need her, she needs to talk to the big tree to let me through because he thinks I'm an idiot. So I need her. Yeah, Kaylee's a she. She was our first companion, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she was. Definitely. What can we do with this? Spencer's place. Oh, amazing. Hi, Spencer. How's the tunnel going? Can you save Captain Mac and his ship? I can't dig a tunnel that far. We need Otto's help. He's in Windia. By the way, who's there with you? Oh, right, that's the stupidest reason that a character leaves. Even stupider than Ruben falling off the bridge. Tristan, at your service. I'm a treasure hunter. You don't say. Listen, I recently heard a rumor about some amazing armor. Let's go! Sorry, Ben, I'm going treasure hunting with him later. Bye. I guess. Oh, but he gives me the grabby claw. I almost forgot. I'll give you this dragon claw. I mean, it's a grabby claw, but yeah. Don't worry, it's on me. Now we can do... Oh. Hi, Phoebe. Grandpa just won't slow down. Well, maybe I'll just use a bomb to move the sword. Lady, please, why is everyone like that? Phoebe, you shouldn't fiddle with that. Every single person in this game is an idiot. Every single one. The tunnel collapsed. Oh no. I have to tell Grandpa. Take care of Kaylee for me. Bye. And there's the signature move that Cloud would later go on to steal. I am in this game. I'm also an idiot. I can do the grabby thing now. Which I very much like. Chwang, chwang, chwang. Does this also have... Oh yeah, it has like all of the status effects. Yeah, they're known to grab. This is the stuff that... This is when we first had Tristram in the first dungeon as our companion. At the end of that dungeon, this is what he grabs out of the chest and he just goes... And then he leaves. And that was such a fucking tease. But yeah, you get it. You get the freaking claw right here. And I think now we're just missing the best sword, right? Yeah. And I'm pretty sure we get the best sword in the last dungeon, so that will be a while. Hi, everyone kind of fucked off. Kaylee, you're well. Yes, but did you hear about my dad? Yeah, Spencer told me. He said I should see Otto and Windia, and I was hoping you'd come too. She doesn't even acknowledge it. It's 31! She was in bed for half the game. Why is she 6 levels higher than I am? She's a trooper. She must have fucking... only had dreams about deadlifting. That happens when you get a good week's sleep. Listen, I don't know. I can't speak from experience. That's probably why I'm not ripped. Battling your own nightmares does that to you. I'm pretty sure last night I got like 5.5 hours. But yeah, now we have Kaylee again. Look, we even have matching access. And we're nearing Windia, which is the final area of the game. After Windia, we only have the final dungeon left. Like, okay, the Windia thing, that's like also 2 dungeons, which we should be able to go. We go through the Alive Forest and then do the both of the Windia dungeons next time. And depending on how that goes and how long that takes, maybe we'll start the final dungeon. But that does also take a while. The final dungeon is usually like pretty long. So this game will be like probably 2 more streams, maybe 1 more stream, but I'm guessing 2 more streams. Yeah, this is a short, sweet little game. which is a lot of fun. And it has been a lot of fun. But this is where I will stop the stream now. It's almost been 3 hours. Holy shit. Pretty much have to go to bed immediately after this. But thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Let me save. Like, for real. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Really appreciate it, as per usual. There won't be a stream this Sunday because I'm not at home this Sunday. I'm visiting my family because my grandma turns 90. And yeah, that means the next stream will be Wednesday in a week, which is when we finish, maybe, this game. Or at least we continue it. Thank you so much for being here. Stay safe, everyone. Stay healthy. Have a good night's sleep. Apparently it does well for you. Does good things to you. And see you soon.